slowly towards me. This being did not speak as it continued to approach me. Then this being moved towards my right, and then this entity hid half of itself behind a brick wall. Now this thing stood motionless as it stared at me. This entity now emanated a strong vibe of fear and grave terror towards my direction. I sensed this creature came from another place or from another dimension. And I have a drawing about this dream. As you see here in this dream, I've seen this being. Well, first of all, I was in Egypt, and there's a pyramid here, and I've seen, the next thing I seen in this dream was this being that moved towards a wall, a brick wall, and it hid half of itself behind this brick wall. The next and last letter in this piece is the letter V. The letter V is the last letter in Parrish Future Prophecies. This is section 2, letter V. There's two dreams in this piece that begins with the letter V. There's two dreams in this, and there's two dreams in this piece about volcanoes. The first number in this piece is the number 1. This piece is called section 2, 1 volcano dream, or S2 1VD. In the month of October 27, 2001, I recorded this dream in my dream book. I dreamt that I was with my parents at Astor Street or at another house. We had Mexican workers inside our home. I was inside one of the rooms inside the house, and it was slightly dark out. The window in my room shook for a moment, and while my window shook, I also heard a distant thunderclap outside of my window. Immediately I ran onto my terrace, and believe it or not, but the whole sky turned pink. Then there were white stuff on the ground and on my terrace. The atmosphere was deafening. My ears felt clogged. People and school kids gazed upward. I noticed some of the school kids wore spring or summer uniforms. These individuals I seen in the street still held their gaze upward, as if they were witnessing something in the sky. Then the last thing I recalled in this dream was that a Spanish-speaking woman quietly helped me shovel some of the white stuff off my terrace. And I have a dream drawing about this situation here in this dream. As you see, the sky was pink. Something made the sky pink. I believe it was volcanic activities. And as you see, there's buildings underneath these clouds, and here are the people I witnessed observing the pink sky above them inside this dream. The next and last number in this piece is the number 2. And number 2 is the last number in Parrish Future Prophecy. This piece is called S2 2VD. In the month of October 14, 2007, I recorded this dream in my dream book. I dreamt that I was on the corner of Astor Street and Closing Avenue, which is located in Brooklyn, New York. And it was daytime. And then I looked up in the sky, and I noticed several waves of salt and pepper clouds that were partially transparent. I was able to see some of the normal white clouds that floated above these strange clouds. And I was also able to feel warmth emanating from these uncanny clouds. Furthermore, I got the sense these weird clouds came from the east of my location. I also noticed the people around me were unaware that my face was fixed upward. And spontaneously I heard myself say, "Look, look, what's that?" And then I quickly took my attention off the cloud so I could take a closer look at the individuals around me. And then I found out that the people who were in my vicinity wore shorts. And then all of a sudden I heard someone say volcano, and that this volcano is going to be the thing that will bring famine in America. Then the next thing I seen in this dream was a burly black man who then held up one of his hands towards his face so that he could take a closer look at the black ashes he had just scooped up off the ground. Then some of the people around me started to run, and then the other people who did not run immediately began to express a look of panic upon their faces before they finally ran away. And then I got the impression that some of the people I seen in my dream also ran to gather food. Then I woke up. Now we finish with the dreams in section 2. So please allow me to present to you information I gathered through prayer and research that will suggest how my dreams in section 2 can all come to pass. This is section 2, letter A. My prayer and research suggests that my dreams in this piece can come to pass through these means. Number 1 is S2-1ARBD. S2-1ARBD through S2-3ARBD can come to pass if sleeper cells are activated in the United States. Number 2 is S2-1ASTD. S2-1ASTD can come to pass if anyone out of millions of asteroids are knocked off its course by another asteroid or planet, which in turn can bring several asteroids on a collision course towards Earth. Number 3 is S2-1AID. S2-1AID through S2-6AID can come to pass if planes are remotely controlled to crash, or a massive solar storm from the sun takes place, or if an EMP device explodes over our country. An EMP device is an electromagnetic pulse from a nuclear device, and if airplanes are hijacked. Number 4 is S2-1ASID. S2-1ASID through S2-2SID can come to pass if China or another Asian nation attack a weak America. Next is section 2, letter B. My prayer and research suggests that my dreams in this piece can come to pass through these means. Number 1 is S2-1BPD. S2-1BPD through S2-16BPD can come to pass if the American economy completely collapsed, or if some kind of cosmic event take place where it will affect the Earth directly or indirectly, and if the United States is under some kind of attack by another country or by many countries. Number 2 is S2-1BLMD. S2-1BLMD can come to pass if some type of martial law is declared upon America, and law enforcement agency uses blimps to monitor civilian unrest in the United States. Number 3 is S2-1BBD. S2-1BBD can come to pass if some kind of negative event take place upon this building, or some kind of positive event take place upon this building, which in turn will draw attention to this tall black structure. Number 4 is S2-1.1515 BRWD. S2-1.1515 BRWD can come to pass if some kind of positive or negative event before this building, which will bring media attention upon this tall white building. Next is section 2, letter C. My prayer and research suggests that my dreams in this piece can come to pass through these means. Number 1 is S2-1CLD. S2-1CLD through S2-5CLD can come to pass if some kind of positive event or some kind of negative event take place at this clock tower. Number 2 is S2-1CMD. S2-1CMD through S2-5CMD can come to pass if a rogue comet or group of comets are dislodged from their orbits by some kind of celestial object. Number 3 is S2-1CHD. S2-1CHD can come to pass if a bird flu epidemic takes place, or if a SARS outbreak happens. Next is section 2, letter D. My prayer and research suggests that my dreams in this piece can come to pass through these means. Number 1 is S2-1DD. S2-1DD through S2-3DD can come to pass because Brooklyn is the 5th largest city in America, and terrorists may see fit to attack downtown Brooklyn, since Brooklyn also has a large Jewish population. Next is section 2, letter E. My prayer and research suggests that my dreams in this piece can come to pass through these means. Number 1 is S2-1EAD. S2 1EAD through S2 2EAD.